welcome to the newest video on our career alumni interviews. Today we've got Chloe Webber with us, who's very kindly agreed to give up some of her time to come and talk to us about her new career opportunity. But I'll let you introduce yourself if that's okay, Chloe.
Hi, I'm Chloe. I have just started as a student social worker and I think it's early education. I think that's what my one was called. Early
Yeah.
education's degree at UCS. I completed it in 2024.
2024. So the first question I usually ask people, Chloe, is why did you join UCS and the early childhood degree?
Um, I lived in Bridgewater and obviously the degree's in Taunton and I wasn't really interested in going away for uni and it was perfect because it was the next town over and it was really small and it was only 1 or 2 days a week. It was just really
Mm.
convenient for what I wanted to do, really.
Yeah. And you did the level three before at Bridgewater, didn't
Yeah.
you? And you went through all the COVID craziness as well, didn't you? Bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You managed to get through it though. Okay, so what was your degree like at the, if you were talking, maybe think about students that haven't started the degree or thinking about the degree. Can you tell them a little bit about what was good about it, what could be improved, or your experiences really during the degree with us?
Well, my experience was absolutely extremely positive. It was amazing. I really enjoyed it all 3 years. If you're looking for something, it's full on, but if you're looking for something more part-time, that because it's like 2, maybe 3 days a week, which is really good. So I had one maybe, and in second year I had 2 jobs alongside it, which isn't recommended, but it's something I did. Um, but it was really close knit. In the first year there was 5 of us, and then in the second year there was four, and then the third year there was 5 of us. So you just get to know each other really well. You get a very close relationship. I still speak to everyone that was still on my
Mm,
course.
mm.
So it's really lovely.
Yeah, and you did take a bit of an active role, didn't you? You even won the TikTok reel competition where you did a
Yes.
day in the life, didn't you? That's hilarious. Oh, it was very, very creative that one, actually. I know you're well versed in TikTok, but yeah. So
Absolutely.
you had an overall positive experience. You're glad you did it. Did you always know that you wanted to be a social worker? Tell us a little bit about your career history
No,
and stuff.
not at all. I went into the degree, and from when I was little, I always wanted to be a primary school teacher. Went
Mm,
into the degree wanting to be a primary school teacher, and then I got into the third year, started taking everything a little bit seriously. Like, oh, what's going to happen now? I need to start thinking
mm,
about my next steps, what I'm going to do next. And I did some work in schools, and then I started working at a preschool, and it just
mm,
kind of flipped my mind about how military I thought schools were, and that just wasn't for me. And I just kind of
mm,
fell out of love with the thought of being a primary school teacher.
mm.
So then I finished my degree, got my diploma, went to graduation, and I was carrying on working at the preschool. And I was like, oh, I've got a degree, but I'm not really doing anything with it. So I had a little look. And I was looking at the different career progressions I could do, and I looked into social work. And then I kind of just fell in love with the aspect of that.
Yeah. So what was it about this being a social worker that you think was appealing for you?
It was the level of the flexibility of being
Mm,
able to work from home, also the direct work with children, and just being able to help children in like a different way to teaching.
mm,
Like
yeah.
teaching you're shaping life, but with social work is slightly different.
Yeah, definitely. Like thinking about the child holistically more
Yeah,
than like just outside of it, which teachers kind of do, don't they? But
yeah.
like you say, a lot of people reflect the same thing that the education system is quite regimented, very teacher kind of learning led, whereas you're thinking about maybe that holistic picture and what's going on for
Mm.
the family at home and stuff. Fab. So tell us a little bit about how your experience training to be a social work. How did you get into it? Where did you find it? What organization? And also what the trainings looked like so far.
So obviously, when I was having a look at my options for social work, I stumbled across the Frontline program, which I would recommend to anyone. It's because usually with social work, you've got to do your masters and then you've got to do like a year of placement for free, and
Mm,
it's quite a long process. Whereas with the Frontline program, you for the first year you're a student, you get given a bursary,
Mm.
And then the second year you do your ASYE, and then the third year you have the option to do your masters. So technically, after the first year, you are a qualified social worker.
Oh, wow.
It's
Wow.
really, really good.
Yeah. And was it easy to get onto that program? Did you have to wait? Was there an application process? What was that like?
Yeah, so I applied in October. I heard back at the end of December. I had what they call an assessment centre, which is essentially an interview. It was 5 hours long, but I passed it. There was a interview section, a written exam, and a role play section where I had to role play with like an actor who's pretending to be a service user.
Oh,
It was a
wow.
lot. It was a
Yeah.
lot, but I heard back after 3 days saying I passed it, and then they asked for evidence of qualifications and things, and then they assigned me a placement. I got signed to Taunton, so I work
Yeah.
in County Hall now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fab, fab. So you're excited by it. That sounds like a really rigorous kind of interview process. Were
It was a little bit.
you're quite good at role play though, aren't you? I
Yeah, I
remember.
got stuck in. I got stuck in.
So anyone going for that process, the advice is don't be scared by the role play and just throw
Yeah,
yourself into it. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine you
absolutely.
being quite good at that, Claire. Um, and lastly, my last kind of question is thinking about it's great that you've come and talked to us about that process because I think it's something that a lot of people don't think about or don't know how to. So that frontline program is really good that we can do that. The last one is, what advice would you give to an early childhood degree student, like from your own experience? Because you've been level 3, haven't you?
Yeah.
And then you were level 4, 5, and 6. What advice would you give for like success and kind of general enjoyment of the degree? Would you give any, thinking about to the younger you, what advice
Yeah.
would you give yourself?
Well, I'm giving advice that I didn't take myself, but do not leave stuff to the last minute and go to the lectures because the lectures are so useful.
I'm laughing because it seems like such a simple thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Uh, Go to lecture, yeah. So go to lecture, don't leave anything to the last minute. Anything
Yeah.
else, Claire?
And just enjoy the experience, enjoy it while it lasts. Because I'm at my big girl job now, and
Mm.
I only get 25 days annual leave, so enjoy the uni experience while it lasts.
Yeah, definitely. And it does go. I mean, I hate it sounds
Mm.
like so cheesy, doesn't it? But it goes so fast. When you think about like we knew you for 5 years, do you know what I mean? Like as part of that journey. But actually, it flies by, doesn't it? It really does. And I agree with you as well that the friendships. I mean, I'm 20 years out of uni and I still see my friends as well from uni
Yeah.
because you kind of you go through that trauma together, don't you? And you spend hours together and stuff like that. But yeah, fabulous. Oh, it's amazing to see you, Chloe.
It's all
Thank you
right.
so much. And I will say goodbye and turn off the recording if that's okay.
Absolutely.